Diddy's desperate plea for jail cell luxuries as his Christmas prison plans are revealed. As Sean Diddy Combs has been repeatedly denied bail while awaiting trial, the disgraced rap mogul has made more desperate pleas for in-cell luxuries as his Christmas plans have been revealed. Combs' most recent attempt to cure his jailhouse blues was to complain to Judge Arun Subramanian that he didn't have access to a laptop in his cell. A letter, sent on Wednesday from defense lawyer Marc Agnifilo and obtained by Deadline, declared that Combs was not receiving the same treatments as his prison mates in Brooklyn's Metropolitan Detention Center. We write on behalf of Mr. Combs to request that the court direct the MDC to provide Mr. Combs with a laptop prepared for him by the government and allow him to use that laptop on his unit, consistent with the way other inmates on his unit are permitted to use their laptops, it read. The letter further declared that 2 months after Combs was charged and detained, on November 25, 2024, the government provided the MDC with a laptop that he could use to assist him during his trial. In the 9 days since then, Mr. Combs has still not been provided with the laptop despite numerous inquiries by defense counsel, the letter further stated. Agnifilo also revealed in the letter that on Wednesday morning, the government and MDC counsel gave Combs 2 options to have access to the laptop. These options stipulated that he would only be provided with the laptop in the unit's video-teleconference room during specific times when legal staff is available and the room is free to use, or he would be allowed the laptop in the legal visiting room between 8 a.m. and 3:30 p.m. These restrictions are untenable and, from what we understand, not required by any other inmate on Mr. Combs' unit, wrote Agnifilo, who added that the options significantly limit Combs' time to use the laptop and force him to choose between using the laptop or meeting with his attorneys. Agnifilo further stated that there is no justification for these restrictions. The letter also complained that the prosecution should not be provided with Combs' visitation forms of attorney meetings with their client in the facility, who Mr. Combs meets with in connection with his legal defense, including potential experts and investigators, is potentially privileged, he wrote. Even if not privileged, this level of surveillance offends due process and hampers his ability to prepare his defense. Agnifilo concluded the letter by claiming that Combs' ability to prepare for his defense stems from the restrictions the government has placed on his ability to receive and review discovery, and his ability to keep his privileged legal notes confidential. There is no conceivable reason why the government should know who and when Mr. Combs meets with in connection with this legal defense, he said. The complaints come after the rapper claimed prosecutors were spying on him from inside his jail cell. In a new legal filing seen by People, Diddy's lawyers accused prosecutors of using his detention to spy on him and invade his confidential communications with his counsel. The filing comes after his attorneys had previously accused the government of misconduct after his cell was searched in the facility. In that filing, they said it was part of a pre-planned sweep and that he had been singled out for a search. During the search, his lawyers claimed a federal investigator photographed Combs' handwritten notes and then sent it to prosecutors. This disturbing conduct is a blatant violation of his rights. Prosecutors say the search was motivated by security concerns at MDC, but that is a false pretext, his lawyers said. Combs' claims come as he prepares to spend Christmas behind bars. As the singer awaits his trial in May 2025, a spokesperson for the detention center has said he and fellow inmates will have the opportunity to participate in card games, dominoes, soccer, and a 3-on-3 basketball tournament, Fox News reported. His meal is said to consist of a baked Cornish hen, macaroni and cheese, cranberry sauce, dinner rolls, and a holiday dessert. Combs was charged with racketeering conspiracy, sex trafficking by force, fraud or coercion, and transportation to engage in prostitution on September 17. The rapper is accused of arranging freak-offs, described as elaborate and produced sex performances, arranged and directed by Combs while he masturbated and often recorded them. He has pleaded not guilty to charges alleging he coerced and abused women for years, aided by associates and employees, and silenced victims through blackmail and violence, including kidnapping, arson, and physical beatings. Dozens of people, some of whom were allegedly minors at the time, have sued Diddy in civil courts for a string of offenses, which he also denies. Combs is currently on his 3rd bid to be granted bail and recently claimed his reputation has been destroyed. The fallen hip-hop mogul said that the allegations and aggressive and deceptive media tactics by prosecutors had already shredded his public image, and only an acquittal could reverse that. Diddy claimed the charges that he ran a decade-long criminal enterprise were fictional and that prosecutors were putting a theatrical spin on the truth.